What's up guys, Corvus here and welcome to episode 61 of my Paradox Grand Campaign in Crusader Kings 2. On the last episode we had a jihad declared on us by this guy down here. He's the Sunni Caliph, not that guy, this guy. The Sunni Caliph, he's an Abbasid, controls these two provinces. He controls that one directly, that's his only direct holding. And then he controls this land up here. He apparently also owns this one. I don't think he used to own that one. He may have. Oh, now he does own that. He used to own provinces down there, but he doesn't anymore apparently. So, it's not much of a threat. There's only him. Oh, it's Caliph Nasser. So you are actually under him. It's not you directly who's declaring war on him. Do you own this area? Right. And then this guy and this guy both joined in. We have the Pope and the King of Wales on my side. And they've gone for Jerusalem. So we're going to stop them by not fighting them and letting the AI deal with it. We could marry you off. Let's see if we've got a matrilineal marriage, possibly. Sure, you can marry him. Kinsman. Congrats. 2 titles that could be created. I want to create the Kingdom of Jerusalem. Awesome. A lot of gold, but yes, we'll accept you joining the Sunni Jihad for Jerusalem. But we now have a claim on a province in India, which is what our main army is going to be focused on. So this retinue here, it's probably going to have to be half. So split in half. We should try and get some new retinue actually. We were deciding last episode whether to go pikemen, keep with the light infantry and archers, perhaps go to heavy infantry instead of the light infantry. You do get a lot more, but what if we went for this? Or we could go pikemen and archers. Let's go with the heavy infantry and archers. The shock retinue. This is going to be my new retinue. We're not going to get rid of the old one. We're never going to buy the same retinue again. The light infantry and archers retinue. Group you up. Bring you down to here. Once you get there, we will put you on a boat. On the boat. And now you're going to come down to here. And then you're going to walk off the boat. You're going to come here, disband yourself. And then this army is going to come over to here. How many men is this? This is 3,000 men. So not too many. Let's get rid of the boats. We need another new commander. Commanders are dropping like flies at the moment. So they have 7,000 men here. The Pope did have 11,000 men at some point. They don't anymore. There we go. King of Wales. Which is basically the Kingdom of England in this game. Or it used to be. Looks like we've been put down the size a bit. So everyone is helping us. I'm very thankful for it because it means I don't have to do any work. We're up to 9% war score. They're going to smash that to pieces. And none of the big Sunnis are actually joining in. Okay. How have 11,000 men just arrived? I'm not sure. We may need to help out. We put this up. We're then going to divide it in half. This army has the Patricio, and it has all of the heavies. So this army is going to have the Luku, who has Organizer. So that army is going to march up first. I'm going to go to here. And this army is going to follow and go to here. I'm also going to declare war on this guy, if possible. It is a child. He has an alliance with this guy, who has how many men? 5,000. That's not too bad. We can handle that. Let's declare war for our province, claim, and we will send the army up this way. We're actually going to delay this part of the army, just so they're not arriving at the same time. That would be very bad based on how much attrition I seem to be suffering. You're going to head straight to the capital, which we do have enough. They have enough, what's it called? Supply limit for me to just stand on their capital. You're going to go to here, this Allied direct province. Okay, they attacked me. You need the fast leader. But I don't think you're going to have the fast leader. We are losing that battle. I don't care. The children don't really matter. Actually, we've won that battle just. I'm shocked that we managed to. They're going to march there and then attack straight away again. We are there all going to put this guy in charge and then get this army put in charge, the organizer, so you can get there quickly. The Shepherd's Crusade. Combination of economic stress and religious fervor caused by the current crusade has led to considerable unrest among the peasants. A strange and elderly monk known as the Master of Hungary been criticizing us, preaching a Shepherd's Crusade to the common folk. They've been assaulting priests and killing Jews all over the country. The church is now amused. They've come to the capital, so we can either hang them or appease them with gold. Let's appease them with gold. We have enough gold to appease them quite easily. My marshal just died. This guy wants to join the Sunni Jihad. We will appoint, we actually have a second organizer, which is going to be incredibly helpful. We'll appoint the Duke of Achaia because he's the first one not to be leading an army. And then we're going to send him to train troops in Barcelona. Well, I'm going to come back here. You are going to march there. What is... You can actually both stand here, which is brilliant. We're going to put the best people in charge. Why are they so terrible at the moment? We do have bad people in this. Where's the 32 guy? We do Jaffa, Alakan. I'm going to assault. That worked well. We're up to 55% war score. I'm actually just going to assault all of his main holdings down. We're now going to chase him. Go for the war goal. Assault the war goal down. And we're at 100% war score. So let's offer peace. Take our province. We've got a couple new castles here. We will create new vassal. Make county capital. That should have worked. It didn't. Okay, so we're going to grant this guy the capital. This province. There you go. And now we should be able to holy war. Up here. You are this place. We could declare a holy war for that province. Or that province, which I have no idea where that province is, down here. Wait, do you own all of this? You do. Okay, no, we don't want to declare war on you yet. This person, maybe? Not as large. So we could go for the coastal provinces. Or we could go for that inner province. I think we go for the coastal ones, although they are being sieged by someone in a claim on Nasikia. Which is... what's Nasikia? This province. What about Solanki? How many men do you have? You have 20,000 men. What about these guys? I thought this would be a bit easier. but they're quite strong at the moment. You are this kingdom, or this kingdom, this kingdom. You're very similar in colour. What about down here? Do we have enough? No. Well, we'll move you down to here. No. I think we are just going to declare this big guy. How many men do you have? 10,000 men. We can defeat that. You have no pacts. What's the largest duchy in your kingdom? Maybe this one down here? What's this duchy called? Nadu. Can we declare war for Nadu? No. We can declare war for that province, that province, that province, or that province. That's definitely not worth fighting 10,000 men for. I think we go to war with this guy. He is allied to that guy who we just fought against. So we will go to war with this guy. We're going to go for this duchy. Now go, move down. We will assault this down. We will assault it down if it lets me hit the button. It's going to attack with 20,000 or so, look, 15,000, 15,900. A decent war force. So we're actually going to take control of the top province as well. We're going to attack into his army. Right, 100% war score. That was an incredibly fast war. I think that's because he basically, what happened there, from what I can understand, is he threw his entire army at me, which caused him to basically not want to fight anymore. Plus he was in another war. Okay, so because we've taken that, well, we actually took it directly, so we need to give it away. So where's this duchy? De jure. It's those three provinces. So if we usurp this duchy, we can then create new vassals here. Create new vassal. This person will be given that county. The county of Banach. There you go. And then we'll make these independent. Or new vassals at least. And then this guy will be granted the county of Honor. And then out of you and you, this guy's a better character, so we'll grant him the Duchy of Concana. Let me just check I'm not over my duchy limit. No, I have 2 duchies. That's all good. Now this person, you have 11,000 men, no pacts. We can perhaps do, yes, we can do a holy war for that duchy now. That duchy perhaps allows us to go into the interior. That duchy's huge. Oh, it's actually only 4 provinces, but it looks big. I think we go for the Nadu. So we'll do that. Straight away into war. There's going to be a lot of wars going on in the near future. Yes, Kingdom of Jerusalem. Give it to this guy. Kingdom of Jerusalem. Actually, let's give out the duchy first. Recommend the title. Actually, we have to create the duchy, or usurp the duchy. We will give it to the person actually in Jerusalem. Duchy of Jerusalem. And then you are going to get the Kingdom of Jerusalem. Okay, are we going to win this crusade? We're currently pretty much level at the moment. This is for court chaplain. We'll just appoint you. We'll also send you to convert in the capital. Yeah. We need a new education. Timid and haughty, that's fine. Betrothed can marry. Do that. Send someone into hiding. Domain's too big. We need a new commander. 3 new commanders, in fact. And domain's too big is the next thing I need to change. So we are 12 out of 10. How are we 12 out of 10? because we inherited Muscat. So we will do that and then grant it to this guy. Muscat, there you go. So we're going to march to here. Our illegitimate child became an underhanded rogue. He became kind. We're going to try and get him married off to Duchess of Loire-Lorraine. Yes. Marry my illegitimate child. I don't know why they would ever do that to marriage. I'm going to march here. And assault. We can release someone, sure. It's apparently a virtue, but it's a different religion. And Catholicism at the time, I don't think was like that. I could be wrong. What year is it? 974. It wasn't super friendly. That was mainly because of the Viking raiders. I didn't trust them. Assault, and we don't seem to be losing as many men as we used to. It seems to be a lot more similar to the way that assaulting used to work. You are going to do that. You are fussy, but you're also affectionate. You accept my peace offer. We took that duchy. We should now be able to declare war on this guy for his duchy. Good. We will do that in a second. We just need to give this all out. I think we may, not this duchy, we'll give one of these duchies to a city-state kind of thing. Republic, that's the word. So what are these? That's a castle. So let's grant this guy the Nadu. Also grant him the Maldives. Because there isn't a barony title down here. It's all cities. Make you free. This person, you can have the county of unpronounceable name. That one. We can grant this all to a, I suppose we'll grant it to the city. The city level titles can hold. So what are you? You are Calcut. I know it's not Calcutta, which isn't known as Calcutta anymore, to the best of my knowledge. And we will grant this to priest. This is Canara. There we go. And then finally this province, oh no, we've already granted away. Right, and the duchy here, we need to use Sir. We're down to 900 ducats, but that's fine. We're going to grant it to this guy. Duchy of Cheranadu. And we will try and do one more war. We'll try and go to war with this guy. Do you have any pacts? You do not. How many men do you have? 13,000. That's more than I thought you were going to have. We're going to go for Lanka, because that's what we're going to grant to a republic. Metron Republic. Going to go straight after his army. Gets us 37 war score. I think if we chase now, we may kill the entire army. We get kind. These people want to join the crusade. The jihad, sorry. And you are curious, playful, and timid. Send someone into hiding, my daughter. We have a new son, who is sickly. Yes, attempt to save my newborn son. We lost a siege of a trade post, and we are going to assault this, I think. We did lose a lot of men there. I'm not sure if that was exactly worth it. I was going to assault that. There we go. And that's 88, we should be able to get to 100, there we go. Offer peace. Take peace. And more kings want to join. Of course. So we are going to do this. Grant this guy Dakina Dessa, and also Rohana. Let's just check that he is a, yes he is, a republic, and Rohana we will grant as well, and then we are going to give you the duchy title, which we need to create. What's going on with this duchy? Lanka. He's at war. Who are you at war with? You're trying to make him pay tribute to you. Well, you're going to have to wait then. And now, how is the assassination of the Emperor going? We're getting some new people. And with that, we are going to have to end today's episode, guys. We ran over slightly, but that's fine. If you've enjoyed today's episode, make sure to like and subscribe. If you haven't, tell me down in the comments below what I can do to improve. But from me, Corvus, thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.